Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I made some St. Patrick's Day DIYs. The first DIY I'm going to make is a St. Patrick's Day truck sign. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the truck green.
Play on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go. I just feel I need to take a ride.
Now I'm going to paint the wheels using some Waverly black chalk paint.
And I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go!
And now I'm going to paint the inside of the wheels using some Waverly white chalk paint. And now I'm going to use some brown paint and I'm going to paint the back part of the truck.
No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go. Just feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back. Keep on going and relax tonight.
The next thing I'm going to do for this DIY is I'm going to be using my heart hole puncher, and I'm going to use a thin piece of cardboard and I'm going to punch out a few hearts.
I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go!
Now using some super glue, I glued the hearts together in the shape of a 4-leaf clover.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by.
And now I'm going to attach the truck and the 4-leaf clovers onto the sign using some double-sided tape so that I can change it out for any other holiday.
I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel.
And if you want to know how to make this popsicle stick sign, click up here. And that's it. The second DIY I made is a shamrock wreath. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the foam wreath using some green paint. Now using 5 different shades of green paper, I'm going to use that heart hole puncher again, and I'm going to punch out a bunch of hearts. I'm going to use 3 of the hearts, and I'm going to put a dot of hot glue in the back, and then I'm going to cut a little piece of wire, and then I'm going to attach the wire to the back. Now I'm going to flip the wire up, and I'm going to hold all 3 of them together, and then I'm going to twist them. And that's how you make the shamrocks.
Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now.
Now I'm going to attach the shamrocks to the foam wreath by just poking the wire through the foam. It was a little hard to put those wires through by itself, so I used a stronger piece of wire to poke a hole first, and then I stuck the shamrocks into the foam wreath.
What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we?
And once I covered the whole wreath and all the sides, I'm going to glue a piece of twine onto the back so I can hang it up. You can also use some super glue to help the shamrock stay in place.
Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind.
The third DIY I made is a cute hanging gnome sign.
How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on?
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this little wood circle using some Waverly white chalk paint.
Are you saying that to change your mind? Well, have a pity, let me know. Nah, nah, nah.
And now I'm going to trace the gnome onto the circle. First thing I did is I colored some pencil on the back so that it transfers onto the circle.
Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? Well, have a pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, nah, nah, nah.
I'm going to paint the hat and the 4-leaf clover using some light green paint.
Changing your mind. Nah, 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 we ain't got the time. So kid,
I'm going to use some orange and white paint, and I'm going to paint the beard of the gnome.
something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's
And I'm going to paint the outfit using some dark green paint.
something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
And I'm going to use some black paint for the shoes.
Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie.
And now I'm going to paint the gnome's hands and nose using this tan and white paint.
I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
The next thing I'm going to do for this DIY is I'm going to paint this little wood circle using some Waverly white chalk paint.
I get too drunk and
And then I'm going to tape off the circle, and then I'm going to paint one side green and the other side orange, make it look like the Irish flag.
die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
And now I'm going to pull off the tape.
Not long ago, you got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to
And now I'm going to wrap 2 pieces of wire using some twine.
across your face, it is written across your face. If you
I also painted another gnome for this sign, and here is the other gnome I painted.
wait just for one night, but if you wanna cry,
And now I'm going to attach the circle. Using some hot glue, I'm going to attach the twine wrapped wire.
just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away.
And that's all the DIYs for today. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you subscribe and come back next week for some more St. Patrick's Day DIYs. To comment down below which one was your favorite.
You wanna go out, we can go out. We can hide away just for one